Did you know that the first electric car hit the road way back in the 1800s, long before the invention of the internal combustion engine? That's right. While we often view electric cars as a product of modern innovation, their roots extend far deeper. The journey of electric cars is a captivating tale of innovation, filled with peaks, valleys, and remarkable resilience. They've been silently evolving, refining, and making a comeback. Yes, you heard it right. Electric cars are not as new as you might think. Now you might be wondering, how does an electric car stack up against a traditional fuel car? Well, let's dive into the comparison, starting with cost effectiveness. Electric cars might seem more expensive up front, but they can actually save you money in the long run. Electricity is cheaper than gas and prices are much more stable. Plus, many governments offer incentives for going electric, which can significantly reduce the cost. Next up, maintenance. Traditional fuel cars have many moving parts, such as the engine, radiator, and transmission, which can wear down and require regular maintenance. Electric cars, on the other hand, have fewer moving parts, which means less upkeep. No oil changes, no spark plug replacements, less hassle. Now let's talk about performance. Electric cars are known for their instant torque. That means you get the power you need right when you need it, leading to quicker acceleration. And let's not forget the smooth, quiet ride that electric cars offer. But what about environmental impact? This is where electric cars truly shine. They produce zero tailpipe emissions, which means they don't contribute to air pollution while driving. And while it's true that electric cars still have an environmental footprint due to the production and disposal of batteries, the overall impact is significantly less than that of traditional fuel cars. In terms of range, electric cars have made huge strides in recent years. Many models now offer ranges that are comparable to or even better than their gasoline counterparts. And with the rapid expansion of charging infrastructure, range anxiety is becoming a thing of the past. However, it's important to acknowledge that electric cars aren't perfect. For instance, they take longer to refuel than gas cars, and the upfront cost can be prohibitive for some. But it's also crucial to remember that technology is always improving, and these issues are likely to be addressed in the near future. It's clear that electric cars have their own set of unique advantages that traditional fuel cars can't match. There are quite a few myths floating around about electric cars. Time to debunk them. First off, let's tackle the myth of limited range. Many believe that electric vehicles, or EVs, can't go the distance, leaving drivers stranded on long trips. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. The average EV can easily cover over 100 miles on a single charge, with many models boasting ranges well over 200 miles. For the average driver, this is more than enough to cover daily commuting and errands. And for those longer trips, charging stations are becoming increasingly common, allowing you to top off your battery while you grab a bite to eat. Next up, the myth of high maintenance costs. It's a common belief that EVs are more expensive to maintain than their gas-guzzling counterparts. But in reality, electric cars actually have fewer moving parts, which means fewer things that can break down. No oil changes, no transmission fluid, no spark plugs. In fact, according to a study by Consumer Reports, EVs cost about half as much to maintain as conventional cars over the lifetime of the vehicle. Finally, let's address the myth of poor performance. Some people still think of EVs as slow, unexciting vehicles. But in truth, electric cars can offer a thrilling driving experience. Electric motors provide instant torque, meaning you get quick, smooth acceleration from a standstill. And don't forget about high-performance EVs. Models like the Tesla Roadster can hit 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds, putting it in the same league as some of the world's fastest supercars. So next time you hear someone saying electric cars can't go far, are expensive to maintain, or are boring to drive, you'll know better. The reality is that electric cars are practical, economical, and exciting vehicles that are well suited to a wide range of driving needs. As you can see, most of the myths about electric cars are just that, myths. Given the rapid advancements in technology and the growing concern for the environment, the future is looking electric. There's no denying it, electric cars are increasingly becoming mainstream. It seems like just yesterday when they were a distant dream, a novelty seen in science fiction movies. But today, they're a reality. A reality that's gaining momentum, and fast. Electric cars are not just a fad or a passing trend, they're a revolution in the making. More and more manufacturers are investing in electric technology, recognizing its potential to shape the future of transportation. From small startups to established giants, everyone is jumping on the electric bandwagon. Why, you ask? Well, the reasons are many. For starters, electric cars are more energy efficient than their gasoline counterparts. They convert more of the electrical energy from the grid to power at the wheels. This means you get more bang for your buck, or in this case, more drive for your charge. But the benefits of electric cars go beyond just efficiency. They also have a significant role to play in reducing carbon emissions. By running on electricity, they emit zero tailpipe pollutants. This means cleaner air, healthier cities, and ultimately a healthier planet. Moreover, as we continue to shift towards renewable sources of energy, the environmental impact of electric cars will only decrease. Imagine a world where your car is powered by the sun or the wind. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But this dream is closer to becoming a reality than you might think. Indeed, the future of transportation is not in fossil fuels but in electrons. It's not in the roar of an engine but in the whisper of an electric motor. It's not in pollution but in preservation. The future of transportation is electric, and it's closer than you might think. So buckle up, because we're in for an electrifying ride. So, why should you consider an electric car for your next purchase? Let's dive into the myriad benefits that electric vehicles have to offer. First, consider the financial aspect. Electric cars have considerably lower running costs compared to their gasoline counterparts. With the rising cost of fuel, the savings on gas alone can be substantial over time. Plus, electricity isn't just cheaper, it's also more predictable, allowing you to budget more accurately. And it's not just about fuel. Maintenance costs are also significantly lower for electric cars. There's no oil to change, no spark plugs to replace, no timing belts to worry about. In fact, electric cars have fewer moving parts overall, which means there's simply less that can go wrong. But the financial benefits don't stop there. Depending on where you live, you may be eligible for tax credits, rebates, or other incentives just for choosing to go electric. These incentives can make electric cars even more affordable, sometimes bringing the cost on par with or even below that of conventional vehicles. Now, let's shift gears to the driving experience. Electric cars offer a smoother, quieter ride than traditional cars. Without the noise and vibration of a combustion engine, you can enjoy a more peaceful journey. Plus, electric cars have instant torque, meaning they can accelerate faster from a standstill, adding a touch of exhilaration to your commute. And of course, we can't overlook the environmental benefits. Electric cars produce zero tailpipe emissions, contributing less to air pollution and climate change. By choosing an electric vehicle, you're doing your part to reduce your carbon footprint and support a more sustainable future. In the end, it's about more than just the car in your driveway. It's about embracing modern technology, making savvy financial decisions, and taking a stand for the environment. When you buy an electric car, you're not just investing in a vehicle, you're investing in the future. To wrap things up, electric cars have come a long way since their inception. We've navigated through some shocking facts about these sleek, silent machines that run on pure, clean energy. From their humble beginnings to their current status as a major player in the automotive industry, electric cars have truly revolutionized the way we think about transportation. We've witnessed a showdown between traditional gasoline-powered vehicles and electric vehicles, putting to rest any doubts about the performance and efficiency of the latter. We've also debunked some common myths surrounding electric cars, shedding light on their true potential and benefits. We then took a peek into the future, a future that is increasingly becoming electric. With advancing technology and growing awareness about environmental sustainability, electric vehicles are no longer just a niche segment, they're quickly becoming mainstream. Throughout this journey, we've urged you to consider going electric for your next vehicle purchase. While it's natural to have reservations, remember that every revolution was once a resistance. It's about embracing change and being part of something bigger. It's about contributing to a greener planet and a sustainable future. So as we sign off, we want you to reflect on everything you've learned today. Mull over the facts, the myths, and the future. Weigh your options and make an informed decision. The next time you're in the market for a new car, remember, the future is electric.